Geometry with a 3D printer. Many students have been having a hard time with visualizing this math equation. This is from the New York State Regents test and is one of the most missed questions. So I decided to create a lesson with a 3D printer. For this lesson, students will be broke up into groups according to the class size and how many printers we have available. Students will be using the Tinkercad program along with the MakerBot printer. This is the equation that the students will need to pick the right expression for the answer. For this, the first thing the student should do is write down the formula of a right cylinder cone. Once this has been done, the student should be able to see that two of the expressions do not foul the right cylinder cone formula. The student should be able to eliminate the expressions for 1 and 2. So now that they have eliminated them, students will create 3 and 4 in Tinkercad. The student will need to follow along carefully and will have support from the teacher and myself. The students will watch these videos as a class to help them use the Tinkercad programs. This is the Tinkercad Designer Space, and these are the images that should be created when the students are through. Once the images are created properly and are approved by the teacher, the student will be allowed to insert their STL file into the 3D MakerBot software to be printed. These are what the images should look like when they are completed. We have the the right expression and the one that is too large. Students will then present to their class how they came up with the correct expression. As you can see here, the student is trying to insert the larger cylinder into the cube and it does not fit. This is showing the second expression cylinder, and on the third it shows how the cylinder fits into the cube properly, giving them the correct answer. Students will be assessed on how well they follow directions, work as a group, create the images properly, and how well they present to their class. Students will be given an overall grade and they will be allowed to give feedback. Students will be allowed to create a explanation on how they feel this project went, if there's anything that should be changed. Thank you.